Good afternoon and thanks for joining us right here on Midday Kentucky on Friday.
It is Friday.
Miss Amber Freeman's back in the chair, everyone. How are you, my darling?
Thank you for having me.
Last night we gave away...
We did, the St. Jude Dream
Home. I believe there was like $620,000 raised.
Close to that, $611,000.
$611,000 raised from the people of Kentucky.
Yes, of Lexington. And
just
it goes,
Lexington?
Well, no, I mean all of Kentucky. Anybody was allowed, but it all goes directly to helping St. Jude Children's
Isn't that
Research
amazing?
Hospital. It's one of my favorite
and
things
I
we do.
walk past that house every morning.
It's beautiful.
I'm walking again, FYI.
Oh, well, there's a trail right by it.
It's working. I'm sort of almost out of my T-shirts, everyone. But it's a really nice home, so you're going to be my neighbour, whoever won it.
Yeah.
Were the winners, did you draw last night?
We did draw last night. Okay. The winner's from Ewing, so we don't know yet. It's in...
Is that Kentucky?
I believe northeastern Kentucky.
You're probably as bad as me.
I am.
I've been here maybe 2 months longer than you.
Yeah, well, we need to get out and explore. Maybe we need a road trip. It is summer now. I haven't seen you since summer started.
No,
yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
It was,
Really?
Yesterday was the first day of summer.
But it rained.
I know, and it's cooler than it's been all spring. So
I know, it's been good. Darlin, you've got a really funny story to show us.
Yeah, well, you're going to like this one. As somebody who's into hair, you have to check this out because it is certainly a fashion statement, if you want to call it that. There is now a manicure that allows you to comb your hair with your nails. It turns your long nails into little combs, but yeah, I'm going to have to imagine this gets painful if you come across, a knot or a tangle.
Or if you've got a husband with a hairy back, you could start combing his back. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe that's really what they're for.
Yes.
I mean, maybe that's the hidden agenda behind it. Okay, I agree.
But could you imagine, combing your hair? Well, look, I have to say it's quite novel. I'll say that to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with fashion. Do whatever you need to do.
Think about, like, you finish combing your hair, and then you go and have some, Chick-fil-A or something.
Well, this is what I was thinking. Why don't you just go all in and make little forks on your nails? Because then you can brush your hair Little Mermaid style and then eat right after. I mean, come on, let's make it an all-in-one deal.
I actually didn't think of that.
Yeah. I mean, the forks are a little more practical than these little...
I think it's quite disgusting. Tell us what you think. We posted it up on our Midday Kentucky Facebook page. Okay, I want you to hear about this one, everyone. Parents, you may want to be a little bit careful about your kids hearing this, so close their ears. Apparently, Pink and Carey Hart made a bet with their daughter. Now, Carey told Willow, that's the daughter of Pink and Carey, that if she pulled the tooth out by doing it herself in one go, then they would give her $100. Now, Willow is now one Benjamin Franklin richer. Most people on Instagram joked about this, but asking the couple to adopt them, others say they would repeat the bet, but maybe not $100. However, some say this is just a way to raise a spoiled child. Now, here's my question here.
Okay.
How much did you get for your teeth?
Like 50 cents to
I'm
$1.
just trying to think, did I get anything for my teeth? I do remember once my little brother had a loose tooth and I tied some, look, I was a dreadful child. I tied some string on it, hopped on my motorbike and ripped it out.
Well, I mean, if it's gonna come out, it should be dramatic.
It was dramatic.
My mom was a hygienist. Well, she is a hygienist. So she was brutal. There was nothing nice about how she's gonna kill me. But that was like her job. She's like, just suck it up. This needs to come out.
But do you think $100 is a little bit excessive?
Well, for you and I, maybe, but come on now. Is this $100 really? She's already spoiled. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, $100 to her is probably like $1, so I think it's a little late for that.
Isn't that pretty sad?
Well, I mean, if we were in that situation, it wouldn't be sad.
No, you're probably right. Talk about a breakfast bummer, everyone. A customer ordered through Uber Eats. Now, if you don't know what Uber Eats are, I love it. It's a customized meal from the White Carrots Cafe, which consisted of a hash brown, mushroom, avocado, and toast, which doesn't seem like it would be terribly expensive, right? Well, guess what? This got a little crazy. All right, $19.
Okay.
That's what it cost. Do you think that's insane? But people also have to remember, Uber Eats, you pay for the delivery at the same time, because you can go and get Uber. No, you can't. Here in Lexington, let me explain this. You go online to Uber Eats, and they have a selection of restaurants that they can deliver to you.
With a full menu.
With a full menu. Yes, it is full menu. But it's actually cheaper and quicker I feel, than going to Eat24 or Grubhub.
Really?
Because you just get a better selection of restaurants. I have to say, now this was a cafe in Sydney, as you all know, where I'm from. That breakfast seemed quite cheap, considering I know what Sydney's prices are.
Any big city, it's like that.
Yeah.
So what the question here is, if you're getting something online, is that too much money?
Well, first of all, who's ordering breakfast from Uber Eats? I think it's
Somebody
a complete
lazy.
waste of money.
Agreed.
Okay?
Agreed.
Yeah. You can go and get that breakfast from, those breakfast bars for $4 here in Lexington.
And it's not like you're going to a fast food joint. I mean, what do you expect? You're going to pay that, and you're paying for delivery. The thing is, the restaurant offered to give her a refund back, and I think she was upset. When you're ordering online, you're not in the restaurant. You're not going to see it. It's like when you order your sushi and they forget the soy sauce.
All right.
Oops, what are you going to do?
I want you to tell us about this next story because it's really interesting.
Okay. First Lady Melania Trump went to the border to meet with immigrant children that were taken away from their families at the U.S.-Mexico border. It's huge in the news right now. Get this, she was wearing a jacket with, "I don't care, do you?" It was written on the back, and she seemingly took it off when she visited with the children. Some people say this was completely inappropriate and there's a hidden meaning in it. A spokesperson for Melania says it's just a jacket and there's no hidden message. And then President Donald Trump took to Twitter and he used the phrase, refers to the fake news media, which we get a lot.
Yeah, so what I found, can I just be a little bit crass about this?
Do it.
I can't believe she wore a $39 jacket.
Yeah, from Zara.
That's what sprung out at me to begin with.
Well, I mean,
and that's
maybe
a little bit pretentious.
Maybe she was trying to touch the people.
I don't think, look, here's the thing. It's very rare that I think she doesn't come out a lot. So for her to come out and with that on her jacket,
with what's going on
message.
right now. Well, even if
and
it's
I don't
not
think
a
it's
message,
fake news. I don't think it's about
not.
the fake news.
And it's not an I can't even say that word. Aristocracy. Say it.
The what?
Like royalty.
Aristotle? No, that's
something like that. Aristocracy. It has a different symbol. Okay, words are hard, people. But with the royals, they have a dress code that they have to adhere to every outing they go to.
Yeah.
We don't have that here. We're not that kind of a thing. But it's common sense. What's common sense? I know.
Well, I just think she's just off with the pixies. Look, number one, I don't think she wants to be there.
No.
And who'd want to be married to him anyway, because he's just a nightmare right now. Whether you are a Republican or a Democrat.
It's not a party thing.
It's not a party thing. He's off the charts.
And this is not a party
craziness.
situation right now.
And I found it interesting that they said that she arrived without notice or without formality, but yet they had a table all set up.
Yeah, everything's
they had all the right
ready.
people sitting
They have
there.
her name tags.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. Tell us what you think. Head over to Midday Kentucky's Facebook page.